The Will to Believe by William James. An address to the philosophical clubs of Yale and Brown Universities. Published in the New World, June 1896. In the recently published Life by Leslie Stephen of his brother Fitz James, there's an account of a school to which the latter went when he was a boy. The teacher, a certain Mr. Guest, used to converse with his pupils in this wise, quote, "Gurney, what is the difference between justification and sanctification? Stephen, prove the omnipotence of God," unquote, etc. In the midst of our Harvard free-thinking and indifference, we're prone to imagine that here at your good old Orthodox college, conversation continues to be somewhat upon this order. And to show you that we at Harvard have not lost all interest in these vital subjects, I've brought with me tonight something like a sermon on justification by faith to read to you. I mean, an essay in the justification of faith, a defense of our right to adopt a believing attitude in religious matters, in spite of the fact that our merely logical intellect may not have been coerced. The Will to Believe, accordingly, is the title of my paper. I've long defended my own students the lawfulness of voluntary adopted faith, but as soon as they have got well imbued with the logical spirit, they have, as a rule, refused to admit my contention to be lawful philosophically, even though in point of fact they were personally all the time chock full of some faith or other themselves. I am all the while, however, so profoundly convinced that my own position is correct that your invitation has seemed to me a good occasion to make my statements more clear. Perhaps your mind will be more open than those with which I have hitherto had to deal. I will be as little technical as I can, though I must begin by setting up some technical distinctions that will help us in the end.